Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rifka's Craft Corner. Well, it is morning. This is a thing I'm not used to. I'm sure Crafts with Crashly would know all about clay. Me, I don't. I have no clue how to do clay, guys. But I'm going to put my hand to it and pray that it works. So, at the moment, I am going to strengthen or loosen the clay. I have what you call Sculpey tools and everything. Good morning, good morning. I've never done clay before, guys, and I finally decided what I'm going to be making. So, yeah. So if I sound a little unsure, it's because of the fact that I never done clay before. Oh dear. And this is Sculpey. This is Sculpey. This is Sculpey liquid. Yeah, I guess it's the good stuff. I don't know. All I know is that it's So right now, for the first time in my channel, I'm working with clay. So I'm using Sculpey. This is stuff that I got from NerdECrafter, Smart Art, and I have made a decision of what I'm making. I know I don't really follow Dungeons and Dragons, but I came upon this little image that's quite interesting. Yes, this is a new horizon for me. Help. This is a new horizon. As you can tell, I have no clue what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go with what I got. And I want to cover up all this with clay. I know it sounds weird, but I do. Now, what I'm planning on making, and I really need to fix the bottom of the feet. Now, the feet are going to be having claws on them. I know, sounds strange. But yeah, claws. I'm making what you call a rock. I saw this image saw this image and I was like, this is quite interesting. And I was like, uh, 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 a cat head, and a cat feet, and a cat, not Puss in Boots, but something almost like it, except for it's a little evil. Sorry, I'm like really shaky. Can you tell? I'm so nervous as all get out. I'm hoping I not mess up. That is the truth. So this is my first time, guys. I am. Oh, and she did say something about using water. So yeah, this is going to be fun. So I'm right now making the round thing. I'm making it round. I hope this makes it round. Cause right now I am fixing the I'm fixing the bottom of it to have toes, like toes of a uh um I'm doing the bottom first because I wanted to stop falling over. And how do I stop it falling over? Well, you teach it not to fall over, right? Is that how you do it? So I'm right now going to see what I can do here. Sculpey. This is the first time I ever worked with clay. So it's like I a new horizon for me. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Sculpey here and a little Sculpey here. And what I'm using here is called Sculpey, liquid Sculpey, if that makes sense. And yeah. So my goal is today to work a little bit on the feet, work a little bit on the toes. This is actually out of my comfort zone, so I'm really going into something new, brand new to me. And yeah. How you guys doing? I know this is different than what I usually do. But right now I'm going at it. Nope, it has to go forward a little more. Sorry if quiet. Lost a lot of people because I haven't been on. I've been dealing with sadness. No, no one died. It's just it's one of those things. I'm missing someone, and really a lot. Try not to think about her as much, but is it standing? Is it? Is it finally standing? No, but it's still trying to fall. So, from what they're telling me, from what I've learned, on resin work. Oh, not resin. I'm sorry. On clay, you have to work it to where it's nice and soft. I think that's what I've heard about Sculpey. Jeff is sleeping. I explained in my thing that he's not doing too good. So what my thing is I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on making a Rakshasa. Um, it's a it's a what is it called? It's a cat like something. But yeah, I saw the image and I thought, ooh, that would be kind of cool to make. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to aim the fix this up a little bit. Like I said, this is out of my comfort zone. I've never worked with clay before in my life. I've worked with resin. Resin's not is my comfort zone. I love resin, but clay, not really my forte. Um, Come on, stick up now. Now can I work on you? Yay. Hi, Palmy. I am freaking out, as you can tell. Never done clay in my life, so I'm like really having a interesting time here. So I'm right now working on this clay figure. I think I was supposed to use a little water. I could. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I'm making this little guy right here. Because I'm going to be putting the tail behind him so he can stop falling forward. I think I might make that tail first. I don't know. So I'm trying to set it up so it does not fall. Don't want it to break. But yeah, I'm making I'm making a cat type figure, I guess. From what I heard, you move it around and you get it to what you want it to look like, and I don't know what I'm doing. Morning, Koala Crafts. I'm learning how to work with clay. I'm working with clay for the first time in my life. So I'm like really shaky and very nervous. Maybe? I don't know. I just don't want it to fall forward or fall backwards. I want it just to fall like that. So I'm working on this figure. I'll show you the figure. So far, this is how much I got done. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense while I'm talking. Um, I might go get a little bit of water. I don't have water in here, but I might go get water. And yeah. Clay is not my forte. This is really out of my what's the word I'm trying to find? Out of my comfort zone. Really is. And I'm right now trying to decide how I'm going to make this character. So I'm making a kitty cat like thing. So from what I hear, you go like a this is so freaking me out. So right now I'm trying to make certain you guys see what I'm doing. Help. um I'm I'm gonna be covering this all up with clay on the outside. That's my goal. I'm okay. So right now I am working on the claws. And I've never done this before, so I'm a little does it even look like a claw? Um okay, take your time. I might cut it a little smaller because I don't know how big claws get. As you can tell, I'm like really nervous. Um I mean, I'm not nervous about doing my live. I'm nervous about clay. Um they say it's easy. I don't know. So right now I'm rubbing the clay in between my hands, and then I'm going to go and roll it like this, and then I'm going to fix the claw to have like a little tulip like that. If I did that right, let me know. But I'm going to put it right here and push it in, I guess. And then I'm going to do the second one. And I'm going to do the claw like that. And I guess you put it in like this. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, let's work on the overall end of the thing first. I'm sorry, I'm like really. Okay, let's see. Anyone who's worked with clay understands how I'm nervous, right? I've never done this before, so I'm like really, really not strong in this. I've never done clay. This is brand new to me. Like literally brand new. Um, I mean, it's interesting. And I thought, why not do this live? See what they think. Do they like me working with clay? I'm like extremely nervous, as you can tell. I'm like really nervous. I'm shaky. Um, I know you guys are here for me, and I appreciate it a lot. So, as we are talking about clay, I got this from NerdECrafter, and I got the NerdECrafter X Smart system or smart thing, and it's a new medium for me. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Have I ever worked with clay? No. I just don't want it to fall over. Am I tired of it trying to fall over? Yes. um, what I've learned so far is, am I strong in clay? No. I'm not bringing myself down or anything. I'm just saying I don't quite know what I'm going to make. I had an idea what I was going to make, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it now because I don't know how to do anything with clay. But I got so many new little things here. I do know what to make with the eyes, though. Oh my word, do I know what to make with the eyes? If this is going to be a cat, which it is, what color eyes should I make it? Am I doing this right? I wish I had a piece of Actually, might have a piece. So yeah, it's just like you said, Rachel. I've never done clay before, so you can tell I'm like real nervous about this clay. Um, she gave me everything I need for it. Mm, rip off. So, um, I don't want it to be top heavy. So I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Well, I do know what I'm doing, but I don't know how I'm doing. Jeff is not coming on because he's taking a breather, because he has to do something. That's what he said anyways. Um, I am gonna get my new little thingy here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Um, I use this little guy. So let me fix it up. So here we go. I want it to stand up straight and not be every which way. I mean, the one who knows how to do these things is actually none other than Crafts with Crashly, yeah, Crash, Crashly. I'll just call her Crashly. It's the only thing who knows how to work with a medium of clay, and I'm trying it out from the very first time, and I'm kind of sort of panicking. Okay, that should help. Are you gonna roll or anything? Good. Let's work with you. Um, as you can tell, this is not my forte. Um, but I'm trying. Okay. Uh, it goes in like that, and then like that, I think, just to make certain it's nice and flat. Because I don't want this to move forward. I don't want to move back. It's called trying something new out. Is it gonna help me? I don't know. There, it's holding up now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to okay, am I even fitting this? Okay, that's more like it, I guess. See, I thought I wasn't sure what I wanted to make originally. I still have no clue what I want to make. I mean, I thought the Rakshasa was pretty interesting. I came upon it on the internet and I thought it was kind of cute. It was a kitty cat, sort of humanoid figure. I know it's not real, but there are people who do put kitty ears on their head and all that. Hmm. So you're watching me struggle. So I think I can lightly take it like this. And take it off like that, maybe. I don't know. Eh, I'm not gonna say no to trying it out. I was quite excited about it, but oh my word, nerve wracking much? Yeah. So let's see. We have him. What do I have him on? He's like kind of counterclockwise. Sorry, I'm looking at him. Okay, now I can lay him down like this because I wanted him not to be spreading forward. And we're going to put clay every which way on this little guy. And they talk about using because you're working with your fingers, you want to not have any okay, now I have something here. Yes, I have one of these devices. It's so freaky. But yeah. Um Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this in the middle here to stick there. Because that's a interesting situation there. So what am I making? I have no clue. I thought I had a clue. I had something in my mind to make. So I'm sorry if I'm not doing very well. You can tell I'm a little panicked, right? I'm sure Koala Crafts knows what it's like to work with clay because she works with clay pieces to make her clay pieces. But for someone who's never worked with clay, this is like a little out of my comfort zone. The one my comfort zone is anything to do with well, at least it's standing, and that's one thing I like. Okay. I'm trying to hide all the bubbles. That's the first thing I'm doing. So it's like, not sure what I'm doing. I do know what I want to do, and that's get rid of all the bubbles that I have on this little figurine. I'll show you the bubbles. Do you see all those bubbles? That's what I'm trying to hide and get rid of right now. Now, I don't have a so-called thing around here that will, so I'm right now using liquid Sculpey. So the clay will actually stick on this. Or so I heard. Looks like it works. So what am I going to make? I thought I had an idea what I was going to make. I was talking to Jeff about it, and I said, maybe I should make this. Or maybe I should make this. I kept asking for ideas, and no one called me and said, "Hey, listen, I want you to make this. I think this would look good." Or, "Hey, this would be awesome too." See, I thought about making something that was well, burgles. Uh, be right back, guys. I got to go get some water. Water. I won't be long, I promise. I just gotta go get some water from the water thingy. See if that might help me figure out what I'm doing. this works out. I mean, this is quite out of my element of work I've ever worked on, and it's quite hard for me. So I'm sorry if I'm upsetting anybody today. Like I said, I'm not very good at what I'm doing right now. I love working with resin. Resin's my forte, but this, not exactly. So anyway, maybe this will help. I don't know. I'm using water now to help move it, but I don't think it's working. I'm trying to make you see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get rid of all these little, at least it's standing, and that's the half part of it. So this is what it looks like so far. So I'm going to do the head. Yeah, it's interesting. You can tell I'm like really panicked a little bit here. But who says you don't go into your people are to not go into a different type of creative mode? I've never worked with clay, so you can tell I never worked with clay because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow here. And from what I hear, it's supposed to, yeah. Clay is not my forte. It's a new medium. It's one I've never tried before. I'm wondering if I could put Sculpey with a little bit of liquid Sculpey, make it a little bit more easier than what I'm doing. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? So I'm right now covering up all the bubbles because there's a lot of bubbles on this thing. A lot of bubbles. Oh, that feels weird. Oh dear. And yeah, I am looking forward to working on it. Was thinking first originally making an angel or a messenger, but I decided to go in a scope of I don't know what I want to make, but I want to make it interesting and, well, not epic because this is my first one. But I want to make it interesting and everything. I did buy some alfoil to work with if I ever wanted to work with clay ever. I did buy some alfoil because they said alfoil works really well to make it bulk up or whatever you want to do. I don't need to bulk this up. But I have amateur wire too, which is interesting. And I'm thinking of putting the amateur wire in the back right here. See that right there? So amateur wire of Berg's. Okay. I'm trying to do the head at the moment. Is it when you first started working with clay, was it easy for you when you did clay? 'Cause I would love some people's opinions and thoughts of how they worked with clay for the very first time. For me, I'm going to tell you, it's not an easy medium for me. I've this looks so off. I'm wondering if taking a little bit of clay like this, taking a little bit of Sculpey, liquid Sculpey, seeing if that might help me, and then smush, smush, smush with the liquid Sculpey to make it nice and not runny, but a little bit easier to run around. And ooh, this feels different. I'm sorry. Um, I'm panicking a little bit, but oh my word, this feels so different when it's with a little bit of liquid Sculpey on it. Welcome back, Audie. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh my, that worked a lot better than the other thing was working. Yeah, I like that. And it's let me, yeah, that's much better. So, yeah, I'm right now working on the head. Once I'm done with the head, then I will work on the face. I think I will work on the face before I start on the front and the backs, and I'm trying to mush it around. Yes, I know, weird word, mush. But I'm trying to get an idea of what I'm doing here. And I'm using because I had so many bubbles, I wanted to make certain that the bubbles was not showing up, if that makes sense. Kudos to those who know how to work with resin, not resin, with clay, because I sure in the world don't. So I'm taking a little bit of liquid Sculpey, taking this, and then I'm mushing it in between so I can make it nice and a little easier for me to work with. Because like I said, I don't work with clay normally, so it's like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get this to stay, you know, put, and working it on, covering the head. Oh, okay. You didn't like that. Okay. And you can tell this is really out of my comfort zone. But I'm not, I am willing to try new things. As you can tell, this is something new to me. People say clay is easy. I'll find out soon enough how easy it is. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what I want to make. I'm thinking of a cat like person. It's really sticky, guys. It's really sticky. So I'm right now, this is how much I got so far. I'm not sure if I like that there. I mean, it's interesting, but I'm not sure I like it there. What I want is this. Yeah, that seems more logical. Let's do the head. So, my thoughts, what do I want to make? Not sure. I mean, I want to make something unique, something uniquely me, if that makes sense. Right now, I want to finish this head because I think the head needs to be worked on first. It had the most bubbles, by the way. Not that the rest of the body didn't have a whole lot of bubbles, but the head had a lot of bubbles. So here's the head so far that I've gotten. Um, I'm going to work on the facial part soonish. I might run to a picture of a cat, maybe. What I want to make is a tiger. Yeah, maybe it's because it's round. I don't know. It's just a very, very hard thing for me, but I'm working on it. I am. And I'm glad to have you guys watching me uh, work on a thing I've never worked on in my life. I don't know how people can handle clay, but I mean, for me, it's a little bit hard. It's a little harder for me, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, guys. I promise. And it's kind of weird because the Sculpey is not really taking to the water, if that makes sense. I have water in there to use to help me a little bit. It's like the Sculpey is like, I'm not going to use water. You're not able to use water, not with me, not this one. I'm like, what? So right now I'm just getting rid of the little bits of well, it's not nasty, but you know what I mean. So I'm thinking of making, like I said, a cat type of critter or thing. Mm. And you can tell this is way out of my comfort zone, right? I'm probably not making any sense, but this is new to me, and what is new to me is different. So yeah, I'm mixing it. I'm mixing the liquid Sculpey with this part right here to make the clay a little bit softer, if that makes sense. And we're gonna go with what we got. Hmm. My husband said, wake me up about 8 o'clock. Honey, it's 8 o'clock. It's like, it can't be. Lately, we've been going to bed really late, guys. We've been going. What time have we been going to bed? We've been going to bed really late, like about 2 in the morning, which is kind of odd for us, but we've been doing it. So I'm trying out this tool I got, and it's supposed to guess. Ow! Didn't want that to happen. My word, this thing does not like me. Okay. So far, this is what I've gotten. This is how far I've gotten. This is gotten. Yeah, I don't think that even makes sense. This is how far I have pushed forward. Yeah, that sounds better. So I'm using a little bit of the Super Sculpey uh, adhesive stuff. Well, they call it super liquid Sculpey. Maybe it is because it's round. I'm not sure. All I know is I'm doing as much as I can to make it stick. Okay. I mean, I did do the making the plaster wasn't too hard. I'll have to admit, doing plaster was really easy and it was fun. But so for the eyes, I already have an idea what I'm gonna do. I actually know what I'm gonna do for the eyes. The eyes, I am going to use something we own. I mean, I own. I'm pretty sure you guys own it too, because I do know about diamond painting and stuff like that. And I was like, what can I make with the eyes? Okay, that they say it's supposed to make it easier to spread this with a little bit of water. Well, I'm using a little bit of water. Not sure if that's working, to be honest. Right now, it looks like a mummy in my books. Let me know what you think it looks like. To me, it looks like a mummy. Ugh. Oh boy. Will I work with clay again? Maybe, maybe. Um, but as you can tell, clay is not my forte. Uh, kudos to those who do. Kudos to those who do, because clay seems to work really well with you guys. Resin's more my forte. I love working with resin. I love doing things with resin. I had ideas for resin. Yeah, I'm not sure this is working. Yeah, I'm using my whole hand now, just trying to smooth it out and make certain it stays in one spot. It's like really every which way right now. Can't you tell? It's like, and they say it's easy to smooth. I guess it's easy to smooth. But at least I got it to stand. Before it was falling over. So, um, so right here, I'm trying to bring this out and bring this out. Can you tell I'm struggling, guys? I'm struggling. Oh boy. Oh, Burgles, this is interesting. So, thank you for being here with me. I actually kind of needed it anyways. If you're wondering why I haven't been on much, I'm dealing with something personally in my um I'm missing somebody right now. And I think about her all the time, and I think about both of them actually all the time. And during this so-called time, I think more about her than I normally should. Stay there. Well, from what NerdECrafter said to a lot of people on her videos, it's easy once you get used to it, and not sure if I'm used to it. Yeah, I'm smoothing down the skin, and I'm trying to get rid of not bubbles, but I'm trying to get rid of basically I don't know what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do, but it's not making sense when I'm talking. Well, at least it's still standing, and that's a positive, right? So I've been using a little bit of uh, uh, little bit of liquid Sculpey to get it to move a little bit and look pretty good, I guess. And it's not easy, guys. I'll be honest, it's not easy. I do want to make the tail of this so-called thing. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this onto this arm a little bit because I need to fix this arm. Um, so I wanted to what my goal was is to finish putting these all together and then learn how to, because I want this to stand instead of I know what I'm trying to say. I don't want it to fall. People make a lot of sculptures before, and now I'm not going to use those little holes there. I'm going to use that hole right there, but other than that, I'm not using any holes. Are you almost smooth? Are you almost there? Oh dear. Okay, we got getting somewhere here. Okay. I watch Ace of Clay sometimes. It's only for his teachings of how he does things and stuff like that. Um, I don't really make monsters, so this is um, I'm not sure where. Sorry, I get very quiet when I'm trying to, you know, Burgles, come on. I'm covering up the neck a little bit, making sure the neck is all covered. Someone told me that Munster, someone in Australia at least told me that Munster clay is easier to work around. This is my first time working with clay, to be honest. So not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Jackie, if you're here, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm making yet. It'll come to me when I get there. Now this is the Sculpey tools I got from her kit. Nope, it's not gonna open. Ah. And she sent a nice shiny pointy thing. Pretty nice. Okay. So she sent me these ball thingies. These things, balls and thingies. It's double-sided, so it helps you to make your eyes, make your nose, make your stuff that you need to make. Right now I'm just using this right here to kind of fix the neck a little bit, because I don't want I don't want holes in it or. Can you tell I'm new at this? Can you tell I'm new at resin? Well, not resin, but clay. And this is not my forte. This is. I mean, maybe I can make other things out of clay, but I'm making this because I did buy the kit, and in the kit was this little guy right here. This mold. I'm right now just trying to smooth it out. Use a little bit of this. Try and smooth it out. So far, so good. But this shouldn't be up here. It should be back down here. When you're working on clay, you have to keep your mind on what you're making. And my mind is making, I'm thinking here. Okay. Well, one, my mind is thinking I need to fix this up. The main reason I'm fixing it up right here, I don't want it to what is it called? Where I don't want this to fall over. Does that make sense, guys? I don't want it to fall over. I want it to stay put, so it does not fall over. The way I did it when I did the plaster is that it was falling over, and I wasn't too keen on it falling over, so. No. I should fix the arm here. Yeah, I should fix the arm because I did make a mistake on the arm. So I'm watching the time. It is 8:56. I have 30 minutes left to go for my WIP and Chat, and this is a WIP and Chat because I am touching clay, guys. I am touching clay. Okay, I think I can fix this area up so it does not show the mistakes I made. Ugh. And one other thing is you don't want to have nails when you're working with clay. Not really. I'm learning that quickly. My nails is like trying to, I don't know, say, I have nails. I'm gonna break your figurine. Okay. There. Um and yeah, I'm right now fixing his arm because his arms really needed it. I'm not breaking the arms off. I'm just doing something with the arms. A lot of them talk about the fingertips and okay, now I'm sort of smoothing it out a little bit so it's not so bumpy. So I'm smoothing it out a little bit so it's not so bumpy. This might take about 2 or 3 coats, guys. Um, especially with clay. And I think I'm getting it smoothed out. I've been watching Ace of Clay. I've been watching anyone who works with clay just to get an idea how to work the clay. Because this is all so new to me, guys. I mean, Crashly might have been happy to hear that I was working with clay. I don't know. But this is a new to me type of medium. And am I going to do well with it? I don't know. I'll use this to smooth it out a little bit. So far, so good, I guess. I'm fixing this part right here because this will actually have nails on it. But I'm going to cover up this area because the nails, from what I read, this little critter nails are backwards. So I don't know. Um, So I'll put a little bit of liquid Sculpey on it. I think I'm doing okay. Can you guys let me know if I'm doing okay on this? You can tell I'm very nervous about it all. Am I doing okay on clay? This is new to me. Never worked on it before in my life, so this is really, really new. Now, don't get me wrong, I've worked with Play-Doh, but Play-Doh is different from clay. Okay, let's see if I can push this down in here a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. I guess someone told me there's no right or wrong way of working with clay, but you watch all these other people who work with clay. That's what I'm working on. You see right here, I don't want it to fall over. So I put this down on the bottom right here to hold it in place. So when I work on it, it does not, I know what I'm saying. Don't think that's going to work in there. We'll work with it later, but I don't think this is going to work in there. Oh, thank you, Audie. Seriously, this is a new medium for me. You can tell I'm like struggling a little bit here. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Who knew working with clay can be a little scary? For me, it's scary. I'm like, what am I doing? Help. Because I'm so nervous, guys. This is like, but I have an idea for the eyes. You want to hear the idea for the eyes? My eyes are not going to be the way everyone else is doing their eyes, if that makes sense. My eyes, because I work with resin all the time, and I do, I was thinking, why not make, when you're working with diamond paintings, you have this extra bits of stuff that you get in the mail. When you're working with resin. Here, stay there. Don't fall, please. I don't need you to fall. Thank you. um, so I'm not sure I'm doing good on this. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So I told you I was going to be finishing. I was going to be putting some of this in here and going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on doing the resin, not resin, the clay to make certain it covers all the main bases I need. Like this one right here needs to be pushed in a little bit. Yeah, I'm using every tool I can that was given to me. Ooh, that doesn't look good. So this one goes in here. And this, you lightly rub. Okay. Now, this one right here will push it out, I guess. Okay. Did you know that I went and bought myself some aluminum foil? So what you're watching right now is me struggling. Okay, I think I got that. I still have a lot to work on this. Yeah, it's just at the moment I'm right now working on filling. Okay, basically what happened was when I was doing the plaster went every which way, if that makes sense. And long story short, I well, I spilled plaster bergs burgles. Not spilled plaster, but and no, you don't do that either. Um, I s what is the word I'm trying to say? When I did the plaster, I did it a little bit too rough on this side right here, and, long story short, I had to fix the arm. So, yeah, you can tell I'm a little nervous because I've never worked with, clay before in my life. So it's like, what do I do here? Epoxy I can work with. I can work with anything like resin. Oh my word, resin is like my forte. I love working with resin. So now for this side, I guess. I'm trying to let you guys see what I'm doing, so I'm not hiding it from you. See, I didn't like how that other thing worked before. You know how it was like I was showing the like here I had something there. I didn't like how it turned out, so I was like, not liking that. So I pulled off all the. Okay, no, I want something tiny, tiny. Will this work? Yeah, this will work. Trying to let you guys see what I'm doing. I go very quiet because I'm trying to concentrate to get the get the clay in the creases I need it in. So, as you can tell, I'm like making every which way on the face and yeah, it takes proper time, and I'm not 100% certain how I'm going to do this. Um, but at least it's standing, isn't it? That's a good thing, right? And then what I have to do is bake it in the oven when I'm completely done with the area I need it to be, and then I add to it afterwards, if that makes sense. At least that's what I've learned from Mace of Clay. You add to it little by little. You don't add to it like right away, and then you have to paint it. Now, me and painting, I'm not sure if I mean, I've done a little bit of painting now. Might do okay. I'm really going out of my comfort zone, guys. If you know me fairly well, you know my comfort zone is a resin medium. Doing clay, yes, I'm excited about doing clay, but oh my word, am I nervous, and I'm not sure how anyone will like my stuff. But right now, I'm just finishing up this little part right here because it needs to go in there. Um, okay, that's good. And this goes in here. Getting somewhere, very slowly. It just takes a little bit of time here and there until you get to the area you need to be. Right now, I'm just working on this part right here. And I'm sorry you guys didn't get to hear Jeffrey today. He just thinks he needs to be there right now to do, he has a lot of work to do right now. We're trying to keep this place as clean as possible. And he feels that it's not being done, if that makes sense. So far I've gotten this much done, which is not bad for a beginner. Wouldn't you agree? And boy, when I softened it up, I really did soften it up. I did it for a reason, guys. I had to. So what I did was I took liquid Sculpey because I'm making a cat face. So first things first, get rid of the bubbles. I had way too many bubbles as it is. And then you work on sorry, okay, there we go. Rubbing it in, rubbing it in, rubbing it in. I don't have what you call, I have clay softener, but I don't have I mean, my hand is everywhere on here. Yeah, it's starting to get there. It's starting. Oh, burgles. Okay, come on, go in here. Mm. I'll get there somewhere, guys. No, that's. See, I'm trying to get it so it stays in place. Props off on anyone who works with clay and loves working with clay. Cause me, it's okay. Like I said, clay is not my medium. My medium is working with resin. But props off to those who love working with clay, cause I'm finding out how hard it really is to work with clay. Mm. So I need to take a little bit of this and put it on here and rub it in, I guess. Okay. No, this is not going to be a. It looks like right now I'm making a. I don't know what I'm making. Like I said, I haven't fully got my idea of what I want to make yet in my brain. I'm just going with the flow, going with the flow. Since this is my very first one I ever worked on. So I think I did fairly well on covering, except for this foot right here and this arm right here. I need to finish this foot right here, and this arm right here, and I'll talk. Right now it looks like Blob Man. Oh dear. It's not looking good. Yeah, and I'm working on it. I am, and I'm using a little bit of water for the medium because they seem to use water with this. I've never used, like I said, this is my very first time of touching clay, and you want to make certain it's nice and smooth, or so I heard. You want it to be nice and smooth. So I'm using water right now. I don't have alcohol or, isopotable alcohol. Don't have that. But I'm trying to keep it a little rough edged because this is a cat. And you want to have the cat to so what I'm going to do is I have an idea. I'm going to take a break from this. How would you like to watch me do the tail? I'll work on the tail. I'm like, I'm not sure how I'm doing on this, so I'm going to take a break and I'm going to work on the tail. So I have this. It's quite interesting. Never had this. Okay. Wow. Um, hmm. Um, Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to visualize the tail. The tail will be about this long? Would it look like this? Huh. So I have this little thing right here called cut the wires. Um, yeah, let's give it an armature wire. Weird, isn't it? Armature wire. Okay, so the tail, let me get an idea. Tail will look semi like that. Not like that. Like that. Maybe? Huh. Um, okay. Um, I'm not gonna do it yet, but yeah, the tail will look like that, I suppose. So, next thing I need to do is uh, work this in, work this in, work this in. Um, this was given to me by, not given, but this was our NerdECrafter Smart Art, and it's fun. It's called Not Another Crap Kit. I actually like it, but it's yeah. So from what I'm hearing people tell me, uh, I watch videos on how people work with um clay, and what they tell you is go into like make it like that, okay, and then you want to take your smart sharp pointy thing or your X-Acto knife, and you want to make a slit, if that makes sense. And then you want to take this and you want to fit it into that so-called slit, and then you want to rub it up, rub it up here, and then roll it. Um, uh, um, yeah. Did I make the tail too long? Did I make the tail too long, guys? So it will go right here when it's all done, said and done. And then you stick it like that. So um, I want to set the tail of the so-called beastie thing. Um, I want it to go up like that, but I don't want it to fall off. Does anyone know how to bake these. I sure in the world don't. Dear. Dear, dear, dear. Okay. Trying to set this on here. It's not holding. Ah! I'm making the tail, guys, and I don't think my tail's looking all that good. It'll need to be fatter than this, but yeah. Trying to visualize. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Okay. Now, I will definitely be making claws here. I'll be making claws here. They say you're supposed to bake this. That you go through one bake first, and then you go through the second bake when doing an armature. I think you go through one bake, and then you go through two bakes, and then you go through three bakes, and so what I'm doing here is I'm setting up the tail. Not sure how it's gonna work. I'm so freaking nervous as all get out. But I think if I do it like this, then I can work on it later after I bake it, and it won't break out. And then I'll fix this right here and do this. Might do something else here. Hold a second, guys. I might take a little bit of this. Not that much. About that much. Put a little bit of Sculpey in. Sculpey, liquid Sculpey. And see if this might help me. I wonder if that might help me. Oh my word. Oh wow, that did a major change. Oh dear. Yeah, that definitely made a change. I am out of my comfort zone, major comfort zone, because my comfort zone is resin. Give me a resin job, and I'll give you a beautiful resin piece. But clay, not so much. We're getting somewhere, guys, because oh, it's not staying, or it will stay. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Okay. So I want this to stay like that. So what I might do is I might take a little bit right here. Um, See, I originally thought of making a snowman, but that would have been too easy. All I had to do was just leave it like this, and then just paint it white. I want to kind of what's the word I'm trying to find here? I want to kind of do something different. Just trying to visualize the effect I want here. Do I want the tail to go up like this or what? Um, hmm. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Do I want to branch out? What do you mean? Because this one's hard on me. I'm like looking at this and I'm making a I was thinking, what did I want to make? And I'm trying to get an idea if I want the tail to go up because they sometimes wag their tails, or if I want it to go down like this where they don't wag their tails. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna work a little bit more. But what do you mean branch out on what? Do I want to branch out and add uh do I want to add clay into my resin or something like that? Kind of confused. And you guys got to watch me struggle. Well, the kitty is technically, I'm not sure. The kitty is kitty. It is a kitty. I am planning on making a kitty, but it's not a kitty. It's more of a tiger or a panther. Making a panther for my husband, maybe a panther humanoid type of thing. True, they do. And right now, I am using my fingers to talk. Like I said, I've been watching Ace of Clay. I've been watching anyone who works with clay, and I'm like, how do you say this is easy? Because I've been struggling all during this time. Wouldn't you agree? So I'm going to use the small clay thingy here. Because, well, that looks cool. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how I want the tail. I'm trying to decide. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry. Okay, so that's how I can work that out. That'll be awesome. Sorry, I was testing something out, and yeah, I'm really out of my comfort zone, guys. Really out of my comfort zone. because I'm really trying to do something with this thing. I wonder if everybody else had this out of comfort zone before. Because this is like, wow. I gotta do another bit. I'm trying to do it all over and then I'm gonna bake it. That's my goal. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Do I have you closed? Is that why you're not opening? Ah, yeah, you're closed. And when you want to get some of it out. Okay, did I do something wrong here? I don't want that much. Look at how much of a dot I put on that. I'm just so. I am nervous, guys. Seriously, I'm so nervous right now. This is really out of my comfort zone. Yeah, I'm saying it over and over and over again, but you tell me, am I more comfortable doing resin work or am I more comfortable doing this? It'll turn out epic. It'll turn out good. And what I was thinking of is I don't know. Um I know what I'm saying, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a very this is a tough one for me. uh I don't know. Okay, maybe I got it this time. Maybe. 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 Hmm. See, I'm going into the the. I know what I'm saying here, guys. I really do. It's not coming out the way I want it to say, but yeah, I know what I'm saying. It's going into the zone. Okay, not the zone. It's going into. I'm working on the finger part right now, and that's the part where I'm having struggles at the moment because I want it to look, you know, very blended in, very. Uh, it's kind of like with me and painting, sketching. I love sketching, but if you ask me to paint, it's kind of like that. It's where I actually am a little out of my comfort zone, and I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make this work. I don't know how long I've been on. Let me check this. Fudge. I've been on longer than I normally am on. Sorry about that, guys. Um, I don't know. This is how much I got done so far. Oh, this is how much I got done so far. I think I did fairly well for my first try, and I think I'm gonna have it like that. I think, and I think I'm gonna let this go into the oven and cook it. and we'll talk later on about it. But I think I'm gonna go put this in the oven and cook it, and then next WIP and Chat, we'll work more on it. Let me know if you liked my video. So if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. I definitely need a comment this time. Yeah, as is. I'm not exactly certain how to fix something. That's the only problem. Might work on this while you guys are off or whatever, or wherever you go. Um, I will probably work a little bit more on this to make it look pretty reasonable. I'm like literally panicked because I've never worked with clay before in my life. So, yeah. But as long as it's standing, that's the main thing. And the tail does not come off. That's the other main thing. But has she ever made a sculpture? Because I've been watching Ace of Clay. And Ace of Clay does it in parts. And so does because this is a sculpture. It's not a pen. Um so I don't know what to do. I'm a little panicked. I just want to finish this off. So because I have you have to make the sculpture, and um yeah, that's a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm a little odd. I'm an oddball when it comes to how I want things to be done. Okay, that could work there. That could work there, and this could work. Um, watch Ace of Clay. He does it in several bits. He like if it's not the way he wants it, he usually does it because this is a sculpture. It's not a pen. I wish it was a pen, but it's not. And I don't know if anyone would ever want this ever. My first clay piece. I don't know if I would keep it or if I would get rid of it or what. But I think I am going to sign off because I'm way past my time, guys. This is the first time I ever went past my time. Well, not the first, but this is way past my time. I normally never go over anyone's time, except for on Fridays when I do the other thing. But uh, I'm over my time. I'll talk to you in a few minutes, okay, Audie? On yeah. Oh. Well, I was thinking of making an abominable snowman originally, but something just didn't make sense to me how to make a abominable snowman. So, because abominable snowman is basically like a yeti. So I'll talk to you on Instagram. Many blessings, guys, and shalom. I'll be working on this next Wednesday. And I'll see you guys on Friday. And yes, your commentator will be here on Friday. Okay. Shalom, guys.